If you're ready to dive into some of the most addictive single-player games out there, you've come to the right place. Today I'm counting down 20 titles that'll have you playing for hours without even realizing it. No need for AAA blockbusters to deliver non-stop fun. These games are hidden gems and fan favorites that grab your attention from the first moment. So stick around, because by the end, you might just discover your next all-time favorite. Are you ready to find out which games will keep you hooked? Let's jump right in. Ghost of Tsushima is an incredible journey that plunges you into the stunning world of feudal Japan, where you play as Jin Sakai, a samurai fighting to protect his homeland from a brutal Mongol invasion. The game's gameplay is a perfect mix of stealth, sword fighting, and exploration, letting you decide whether to face enemies head-on with precise sword strikes or sneak through shadows using clever tactics. What really makes Ghost of Tsushima stand out is its breathtaking open world, filled with vibrant landscapes, peaceful villages, and dynamic weather that all come together to create an immersive and atmospheric experience. The story is rich and emotional, exploring themes of honor, sacrifice, and adapting to change, all told through beautifully crafted cutscenes and meaningful choices that affect how Jin's journey unfolds. Whether you're riding across golden fields, climbing misty mountains, or engaging in intense duels, the game's seamless blend of action and storytelling keeps you hooked from start to finish, making it one of the most memorable adventures you'll find on any platform. Yakuza Like a Dragon takes you on a wild ride through the streets of Yokohama with Ichiban Kasuga, a lovable underdog who's as charming as he is determined. And this game flips the series on its head by switching to a turn-based RPG style that's surprisingly fresh and fun, blending quirky humor with deep, strategic combat that keeps every fight exciting and unpredictable. The story is a gripping mix of drama, friendship, and unexpected twists, with Ichiban's journey from a low-level Yakuza to a hero trying to clear his name and uncover the truth, all while meeting a colorful cast of allies who bring heart and laughs in equal measure. Visually, it's a vibrant world packed with neon-lit streets, bustling shops, and detailed environments that feel alive and full of personality, making exploration just as rewarding as the battles. What makes Yakuza Like a Dragon truly special is how it balances serious moments with a playful spirit, offering mini-games, side quests, and even karaoke that adds so much charm and keep you hooked long after the main story ends. If you're looking for a game that's got heart, humor, and a fresh take on the genre, this one's a must-play that surprises and delights at every turn.
That's over. Here we go.
Returnal is a thrilling, fast-paced adventure that drops you into the mysterious alien world of Atropos, where you play as Selene, a space explorer stuck in a time loop that forces you to relive a deadly crash and fight for survival again and again. The gameplay is a perfect blend of intense third-person shooting and roguelike mechanics, with every run feeling fresh thanks to constantly changing environments, unpredictable enemies, and a deep upgrade system that rewards skill and exploration. The story slowly unfolds through cryptic clues and haunting audio logs, creating a gripping sci-fi mystery that keeps you guessing about Selene's past and the planet's dark secrets. Visually, Returnal is stunning, with surreal landscapes, eerie alien flora, and dynamic lighting that create an immersive atmosphere you won't forget, while the sound design keeps your heart racing with every encounter. What makes this game stand out is how it combines challenging combat with a compelling narrative, making every death feel like a step closer to uncovering the truth, and that mix of tension and discovery is what keeps you coming back for more. If you're into games that push your reflexes and storytelling in equal measure, Returnal is a must-try experience that's as rewarding as it is intense. Firewatch is an unforgettable experience that throws you into the peaceful yet mysterious Wyoming wilderness where you play as Henry, a fire lookout trying to escape his past and find some clarity. The gameplay is all about exploration and discovery, with you wandering through beautifully stylized forests, uncovering secrets, and communicating with your supervisor Delilah through a walkie-talkie, which makes the story feel incredibly personal and engaging. The narrative is like chatting with a close friend, full of subtle twists and emotional moments that pull you in without overwhelming you, and it's delivered through natural, believable conversations that really bring the characters to life. Visually, Firewatch is stunning, with warm colors, soft lighting, and detailed environments that feel both calming and a little eerie, perfectly matching the tone of the story. What really makes this game special is its ability to mix quiet reflection with suspense, creating an atmosphere that's equal parts comforting and intriguing, making you want to keep exploring just to see what's around the next bend. If you're looking for a game that's thoughtful, immersive, and full of heart, Firewatch is a perfect pick that feels like a conversation you never want to end.
I found what you left me.
Good.
Ni no Kuni II. Revenant Kingdom is a magical adventure that effortlessly blends charming storytelling with engaging gameplay, putting you in the shoes of Evan, a young king determined to build a new kingdom after being overthrown. The gameplay mixes real-time combat with strategic elements, where you can command your own army, recruit allies, and take on epic battles that keep things exciting without ever feeling overwhelming. What really sets this game apart is its beautiful anime-inspired visuals that bring the vibrant world to life with colorful landscapes, whimsical creatures, and detailed environments that look like they jumped straight out of a Studio Ghibli film. The story is heartwarming and full of hope, exploring themes of friendship, leadership, and perseverance with a cast of lovable characters who make every moment feel special. Whether you're exploring lush forests, bustling towns, or mysterious dungeons, Ni no Kuni 2 offers a perfect balance of adventure and strategy wrapped in a warm, inviting package that's hard to put down. If you want a game that feels like a fairy tale come to life, full of charm and excitement, this one's definitely worth diving into. Tunic is a charming and clever little adventure that invites you to explore a mysterious world filled with secrets, puzzles, and challenging combat, all while playing as an adorable fox in a bright, colorful setting that feels both nostalgic and fresh. The gameplay strikes a perfect balance between exploration and action, encouraging you to carefully navigate through sprawling environments, uncover hidden paths, and figure out tricky puzzles that test your wits without ever feeling frustrating. What really makes Tunic stand out is its unique way of telling a story, mostly through symbols and environmental clues, giving you that rewarding feeling of discovery as you piece together the lore bit by bit, like solving a beautiful silent puzzle. Visually, it's a delight, with crisp, vibrant art and detailed landscapes that make wandering through forests, caves, and ruins a pure joy, all wrapped in a warm, inviting atmosphere that's easy to get lost in. Whether you're battling tough enemies or hunting down secrets, Tunic offers a cozy yet exciting experience that's both nostalgic for classic action-adventure fans and fresh enough to keep new players hooked. If you love games that mix challenge, charm, and mystery in a way that feels personal and fun, Tunic is definitely one to dive into. Astlibra Revision is a captivating turn-based RPG that invites you to dive into a richly crafted world filled with strategic battles, intriguing characters, and a story that unfolds with just the right amount of mystery and drama. The gameplay centers around thoughtful tactical combat where every move counts, encouraging you to experiment with different team setups and skills to overcome challenging foes while exploring beautifully detailed environments that blend fantasy and science fiction in a way that feels fresh and exciting. What makes Astlibra Revision stand out is its blend of classic RPG elements with modern design, offering a smooth and engaging experience without overwhelming you, and the narrative does a great job of slowly revealing the deeper connections between characters and the world they inhabit, keeping you hooked from start to finish. Visually, the game uses vibrant, hand-drawn art and crisp animations that bring the battles and story scenes to life, creating an immersive atmosphere that's easy to get lost in. Whether you're a fan of deep strategy, compelling stories, or just love exploring unique RPG worlds, Astlibra Revision delivers a satisfying and fun adventure that's definitely worth checking out. South Park: The Fractured But Whole is a hilarious and surprisingly deep RPG that lets you dive right into the quirky, irreverent world of South Park with your very own customizable superhero. The gameplay combines turn-based combat with clever tactics and a ton of creative powers, giving you plenty of ways to approach battles while exploring the familiar, cartoonish town filled with the show's trademark humor and outrageous characters. What makes this game really special is how it perfectly captures the spirit of the TV series, with sharp writing and wild scenarios that keep you laughing while also offering a surprisingly solid story about friendship, rivalry, and saving the day in the most ridiculous ways possible. Visually, it stays true to the original South Park animation style, which feels like you're playing through an interactive episode, complete with crisp, colorful designs and expressive character animations that bring the humor to life. If you're into games that mix comedy with strategic fun and want to experience a fresh take on superhero adventures with a uniquely South Park twist, The Fractured But Whole is definitely worth jumping into.
Everything in front of the door is lava. Oh, that's not fair. What do we do, the king? What do you do now? You die. Release the dragon.
Gris is a stunningly beautiful and emotionally rich platformer that takes you on a gentle journey through the delicate world of grief and healing, wrapped in breathtaking watercolor-style visuals that look like a moving painting. The gameplay is smooth and relaxing, focusing on exploration and puzzle solving rather than high-pressure challenges, which makes it feel like a calming experience where every step reveals more of the story through vibrant colors and graceful animations. What makes Gris truly special is how it tells its tale without any words, using music, art, and subtle environmental cues to connect you with the protagonist's emotions and growth in a way that feels deeply personal and touching. The world evolves alongside her, with new abilities unlocking as you progress, transforming the scenery and bringing fresh life and color back to the surroundings, creating a magical sense of discovery and hope. If you're looking for a game that's more about feeling and atmosphere than fast-paced action, Gris is a heartfelt adventure that's easy to get lost in and hard to forget. Octopath Traveler is a fantastic blend of classic and modern RPG elements that really pulls you in with its unique storytelling and gorgeous HD 2D visuals that mix pixel art with beautifully detailed environments and dynamic lighting effects. The gameplay shines with its strategic, turn-based combat system, where you get to choose from 8 distinct characters, each with their own rich backstory and unique abilities, letting you explore the world from multiple perspectives and tailor your party however you like. What makes this game special is how it balances deep narrative arcs with freedom to roam and uncover secrets at your own pace, creating a sense of adventure that's both structured and open-ended. The story is engaging without being overwhelming, and the soundtrack perfectly complements the mood with sweeping, memorable tunes that stay with you long after playing. Whether you're a longtime fan of role-playing games or just looking for something fresh with charm and challenge, Octopath Traveler delivers a captivating experience that's as fun to explore as it is to strategize your next move. Axiom Verge is a fantastic throwback to classic Metroid-style games, where you explore a mysterious alien world filled with strange creatures, hidden secrets, and powerful weapons that keep things fresh and exciting. The gameplay combines tight, responsive controls with a sprawling map that encourages exploration and backtracking as you unlock new abilities to access previously unreachable areas, making every discovery feel rewarding and earned. What really sets Axiom Verge apart is its eerie atmosphere and pixel art style that perfectly captures that retro vibe while adding a unique sci-fi twist, backed by a haunting electronic soundtrack that pulls you deeper into its strange, otherworldly setting. The story unfolds in subtle ways, sparking curiosity about the origins of the world and the protagonist's mission, without overwhelming you, letting the gameplay and environment tell much of the tale. If you love immersive, challenging adventures with a cool mix of nostalgia and innovation, Axiom Verge is a must-play that keeps you hooked from start to finish. Infernax is a thrilling throwback to classic 8-bit action-adventure games that nails the old-school feel while adding modern twists that keep you glued to the screen. The gameplay is all about exploring a dark, medieval world, packed with challenging enemies, tricky platforming, and rewarding loot, with a combat system that feels tight and satisfying as you swing your sword and cast powerful spells. What makes Infernax stand out is its deep, branching story, where your choices actually matter, shaping the ending and making every playthrough feel personal and fresh. The pixel art visuals are vibrant and detailed, bringing a grim but captivating atmosphere to life with creepy castles, eerie forests, and spooky monsters that fit perfectly with the game's retro charm. With a soundtrack that's catchy and intense, Infernax combines nostalgia and new ideas into a package that's fun, challenging, and totally addictive perfect for anyone who loves a good old-school adventure with a bit of bite. Darkwood is a gripping survival horror game that throws you into a mysterious, ever-changing forest, where every decision matters and danger lurks around every corner. The gameplay blends exploration, resource management, intense stealth as you scavenge for supplies during the day, and defend your hideout against terrifying creatures at night, creating this intense push-pull rhythm that keeps you on edge but totally hooked. What really makes Darkwood special is its haunting top-down perspective, paired with an unsettling atmosphere that feels genuinely eerie without relying on cheap jump scares. The story unfolds through cryptic clues and environmental storytelling, inviting you to piece together the dark secrets of the woods on your own. Visually, it uses moody, shadowy art with a muted color palette that perfectly matches the game's creepy vibe, making every moment feel immersive and unique. If you're into survival games that challenge your wits and reward careful planning with a deeply immersive world, Darkwood is a haunting adventure that's impossible to forget. Hades is an electrifying rogue-like action game that blends fast-paced combat with a rich story inspired by Greek mythology, where you play as Zagreus, the rebellious son of Hades, trying to escape the underworld. The gameplay is smooth and dynamic, with a fantastic variety of weapons, powers, and upgrades that keep each run feeling fresh and exciting as you battle through beautifully designed, ever-changing chambers filled with challenging enemies. What really sets Hades apart is how it weaves storytelling directly into the gameplay. Every failure is part of the journey, with engaging dialogues and evolving relationships between gods and characters that make you genuinely care about what happens next. Visually, it's a vibrant, hand-drawn style with bold colors and intricate details that bring the mythical world to life in a way that feels both epic and personal. If you love games that combine skillful action with clever writing and a compelling world, Hades is one adventure you'll want to dive into again and again. Ender Lilies, Quietus of the Nights is a beautifully haunting action RPG that pulls you into a dark, sorrowful world filled with mystery and delicate, emotional storytelling. You play as Lily, a young priestess awakening in a ruined kingdom plagued by a deadly curse, and your journey is all about exploring eerie yet stunning environments filled with secrets and dangers lurking in every shadow. The gameplay is a smooth blend of precise platforming and strategic combat, where you command a variety of spirit knights with unique abilities to fight off twisted creatures and towering bosses, making every encounter feel fresh and rewarding. What makes this game truly special is its atmospheric design, lush, hand-painted visuals mixed with a hauntingly beautiful soundtrack that perfectly captures the melancholic mood and draws you deeper into the story. Ender Lilies balances challenging gameplay with heartfelt narrative moments, making it a captivating experience that's as emotionally rich as it is thrilling to play, perfect for anyone who loves dark fantasy worlds with a tender touch. CrossCode is an absolute gem that blends retro-style 16-bit visuals with modern gameplay mechanics to create a truly unique action RPG experience that's both nostalgic and fresh. You jump into the role of Leah, a character trapped inside a futuristic MMO world who's trying to recover her lost memories while unraveling a deep, intriguing story full of twists and emotional moments. The gameplay is a fantastic mix of fast-paced combat, clever puzzles, and exploration, where you use a combination of ranged attacks, dashes, and elemental powers to outsmart enemies and navigate intricate dungeons that keep you thinking and engaged. What really sets CrossCode apart is its smooth animation and charming pixel art style, combined with a wonderfully catchy soundtrack that keeps the energy up without ever feeling overwhelming. Whether you're delving into the story, mastering the combat system, or hunting down side quests and hidden secrets, this game offers hours of satisfying gameplay with a laid-back vibe that's perfect for both casual sessions and deep dives. It's like a love letter to classic RPGs, but with enough modern twists to keep you hooked from start to finish. Wasteland 3 throws you into a gritty, post-apocalyptic Colorado, where you lead a squad of desert rangers trying to bring order to a chaotic world filled with tough choices and even tougher enemies, mixing tactical turn-based combat with a deep, branching story that really reacts to your decisions in meaningful ways. The gameplay is all about strategy, whether you're positioning your team to make the most of cover and special abilities, or hacking into systems and scavenging for resources to survive the harsh, frozen wasteland. What's truly captivating is the game's dark humor and rich writing, where every interaction feels loaded with personality and consequences that shape how your story unfolds, making it feel like you're part of a living, breathing world. Visually, Wasteland 3 balances gritty realism with vibrant, detailed environments that pull you into its cold, rugged setting, while the soundtrack and sound design perfectly complement the tense, sometimes bleak atmosphere. It's a game that invites you to think carefully about your moves and decisions, rewarding patience and creativity, and whether you're a longtime fan of RPGs or just diving in, it offers a memorable, immersive experience that's tough to put down. The Forgotten City is a fascinating blend of mystery and adventure that pulls you into an ancient Roman city frozen in time, where you uncover secrets by exploring beautifully detailed environments and piecing together clues in a story that hinges on a unique time loop mechanic. You play as a visitor who quickly realizes that the city's fate depends on solving a complex moral puzzle. Every citizen must obey a strict rule. If anyone sins, everyone dies, which means you have to carefully navigate conversations, gather evidence, and make choices that impact the entire community. The gameplay feels like a perfect mix of detective work and exploration, encouraging you to experiment with different approaches to unlock new story branches and endings, all while soaking in the stunningly rendered world that captures the ancient setting with gorgeous lighting and authentic architecture. What really sets The Forgotten City apart is how it combines a thrilling narrative with rich character interactions and an atmosphere that's equal parts tense and intriguing, making it an unforgettable experience whether you love deep stories, clever puzzles, or just want to lose yourself in a beautifully crafted world full of surprises.
Enter the city, step forth, and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with...
Chrono Trigger is an absolute classic that still feels fresh and exciting, inviting you on an epic time-traveling adventure where you and a diverse cast of characters jump between different eras to stop a world-ending catastrophe, all wrapped up in a beautifully crafted story full of memorable moments and twists. The gameplay is a perfect balance of strategy and fun, featuring turn-based combat with a unique combo system that lets your team unleash powerful linked attacks, keeping every battle dynamic and engaging without ever feeling repetitive. Visually, it's a charming mix of vibrant 16-bit art and expressive character designs that bring the world to life with personality and warmth, while the music is nothing short of legendary, adding emotional depth to every scene. What makes Chrono Trigger truly special is how seamlessly it weaves together a heartfelt narrative, clever gameplay mechanics, and a timeless sense of wonder that keeps you hooked from start to finish, whether you're revisiting it or discovering it for the first time. The Last Campfire is this beautifully crafted little adventure that feels like a warm hug when you play it, putting you in the shoes of Ember, a lost soul trying to find their way home through a mysterious world full of puzzles and quiet moments of reflection. The gameplay is all about exploring charming environments and solving clever puzzles that gently challenge your thinking without ever feeling frustrating, making it perfect for relaxing but still engaging your brain. Visually, the game is stunning, with hand-painted storybook-style art that looks like it jumped right out of a fairy tale, filled with soft colors and thoughtful details that invite you to slow down and really soak in the atmosphere. What really makes The Last Campfire special is its heartfelt story about hope, friendship, and finding light even in the darkest places, all told in a simple yet deeply touching way that sticks with you long after you put the controller down. It's a small but unforgettable experience that shows how powerful games can be when they mix beautiful storytelling with peaceful, mindful gameplay. Thanks so much for hanging out and checking out these 20 addictive single-player games that'll totally keep you glued to your screen for hours. I hope you found some new favorites to dive into. I'd love to hear which games you're already hooked on, or any hidden gems you think deserve a shout-out. So drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's get that conversation going. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for proawplayer, where the best gaming content is always coming your way. And just a little sneak peek. Next time, we're diving into some seriously underrated games that fly under the radar but pack a punch. So make sure you stick around because you won't want to miss it.